Okay, so our first step was the orientation phase of the graphic design process, and this is called the analysis phase. Okay, so we've collected our data, right? So we've done our research, we've talked to our client, we've ensured that we're all on the same page as far as what we're looking for. We understand deadlines, we understand budget. Okay, now this is the part where you see here, you match your data discoveries with the design problems you are solving. So the we're going to talk about a design brief, right? That is going to be part of this assignment. What a design brief is, it is a usually a document, okay? Now, for freelancers, a lot of times we don't do complete big formal design briefs or creative briefs. You should have a working one, even if it's not written in all perfect sentences and stuff. You should have a working one for yourself. If you work as part of a team, you will often work off of a true design brief. But here's how I like to phrase the design brief. You list each point in the design. So what is it exactly are you being asked to do? Okay. What is the design problem? And then you put, how are you solving that problem? Okay. So part of when you talk to your client, you should ask them why. Like, why do you need a business card today? Right? Sometimes they're a brand new business. They've never had a business card. Sometimes they've been in business for years and they feel like they need an updated business card for some reason. Ask them why. What is that reason? Right? Have they noticed something? Are they reacting to something? Find out what that is. What is it they hope to accomplish by using your design, right? What is it that they're trying to do? Have they had a decline in sales? Have they had a decline in new clients as opposed to repeat clients? Have they had a decline in repeat clients, right? Like, find out what their perceived problem is that they are hoping you can solve based on your design. Okay. In the creative brief, what we do is we address all of that, right? So if you made an agreement with your client, yes, you will take this job, right? Because you understand what it is they're asking for and why they are asking for it, right? Then you want to make sure that you address each part of that in your design brief. Now, you will do something like, let's say they need a logo, right? You've talked back and forth, you've researched types of logos that are common among other businesses in this industry. You've decided whether it is more appropriate to kind of stick with that model, or if it's more appropriate to kind of break from that mold. Whatever those decisions are, in your design brief, you will state, I made this decision because, and that after that because should be followed by a fact-based statement, right? There is no like, right? This is why like and good get banished from the room. There is no such thing. It does not matter what you like. It does not matter what is good, right? What matters is that you chose these colors because your research has shown that the demographic that your client is hoping to attract is attracted to those colors. That is a fact-based, data-driven response to the design problem. You create this design brief so that it spells out your approach. This also can go a really long way in communicating to your client that your idea is going to be effective, right? So this is really good for clients who are trying to tell you that It can't be anything but their favorite color, right? If you have data-driven, fact-based reasoning, oh, I like that color too. But what I found is that the 13 to 17-year-old girls that you're trying to appeal to with this particular clothing line or whatever are far more interested in colors that lean in this direction, right? They're not into pastel pink, right? You'll find some older generations will still think that, 16-year-old girls like pastel pink. If you can show them the data, right? Show them real examples, show them real success that other companies have had by using these data-driven solutions to their design problems, then you have a much better shot at having the client come on board with you, right? Sometimes they will never come on board with you, right? And then you have to decide for yourself whether you will still complete the design based on the specifications laid out by your client, or if you will decline the work, right? And I will make no moral judgment on it either way, right? I have been homeless and starving, right? So it's easy to sit in a place of comfort and judge what people do to make some money. There are definitely lines I would not cross regardless. But when it comes to, okay, fine, if the client is going to pay for it and it's not immoral, it's not criminal, it's just kind of bad design advice on, okay, one thing you can always do is request that they not associate your name with the design. Right? Say, look, I'm willing to do these things. Understand that I do not think that these colors are the best decision, and I will not be putting this project in my portfolio. So, they may recommend you to their friends because, hey, you were so easy to work with, right? But when you tell a client that you will not be putting their example in your portfolio, sometimes that wakes them up too. So, but the key thing, you can be passionate about your design, your idea for your design, while still having perfectly grounded, intelligent, data-driven reasons behind your design choices. Okay? So, here we are refining the designs, right? This is more about the creative brief process. Okay? And this is where I'll stop this video, and we will pick up with creating your concept.